got a vision, got it to 10. You know the rules, you definitely know how to bluff we play, you heard? Yeah, live and direct. We here in New York City, man. You know what I mean? Being that we talking about the city of things, you heard? We just gonna run through and talk about this buckshot situation. Man, I seen the OG got hemmed up. And when I caught the news, like everybody else, I was very concerned about the OG, about the legend. What really took place, what really transpired, what really happened. I didn't want to get too involved in it without even getting the full information. But now that I got the full information, we can talk about it. Man, it's real shaky to see that man laying on the floor like that. It felt very uncomfortable seeing that man trying to get his thoughts together. But as I saw Buckshot struggling on the floor, I noticed one thing that man kept replying and kept saying was he was sorry. He was sorry. He said it like twice. In the back of my mind, I'm like, why the fuck that man sorry? You the victim. But as the story unfolds and we look deeper into it, in the Flatbush section of Brooklyn, Buckshot is renting out an apartment to a few folks. Guess he got a few room situations going on. Guess Buckshot's a landlord getting to the bread. No wrong with that. The situation in his hand is them people that he been renting to, they haven't been paying. So they on some squatter rights right now. And you know, when you a landlord and you sign up for that lifestyle, being a landlord, there's gonna be some wins and losses. Them maintenance fees, them bills fees, them house note fees, all that shit gotta be recovered. The light bill, the gas, all that shit gotta be covered, regardless if you got a fucking if they paying or not. That shit still gotta be covered. So when you got a whole year or two or a few months that people ain't paying, that shit start to rise up and start to frustrate a landlord. So Buckshot's probably mad that money ain't coming in. But here's the thing, when you sign up for that game, that landlord game, and you got people that's willing to be squatters and not pay, there's nothing really you can do about the situation. Once a motherfucker got 30 days there and he can prove that he got 30 days and more, ain't nothing you can do about it. You can't get off and come off aggressive. You gotta let the courts handle that situation. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, the court situations ain't always on your side. The process take about 2 to 3 years to go through. By then, the motherfucker been found a place to live. And by then, your fucking pockets is gonna be fucking hurting and the bills are gonna be high. So I understand Buckshot frustration. But to be aggressive, that's where you might have fucked up, Buck. And this is why you said you was sorry. Because you knew what you was doing, you was frustrated about the situation, and you approached the situation probably aggressively and very angry. And then probably was like, wait, hold on. I know I ain't paid my rent. I know you Mr. Buckshot. I know you a legend in the hip-hop game. But please don't talk to me like that. I'm going through some things. Don't talk to me like that. Yo, man, I need my mother. That's when the camera came out. Got a vision, got it to table. You know the rules are definitely not a fuck we play, you heard? Yo, leave your comment, man. Just like how we feel about this shit, man. Because I before I wanted to speak on it, I really, really wanted to, like, have the backstory. Because I needed to know why. But now as it came out, Mr. Buckshot confirmed himself. Them dudes was squatting. He didn't like it. He probably came off a little aggressive, which he didn't have to do, man. But here's the situation, though. Them dudes live in his property. If he really wanted to get at them cats, probably can do so. But being that the situation's so hot right now, and police is on it because it's been an assault, yeah, it makes no sense to do anything violent, man. Police is gonna trace that. Man, Buckshot is going on 50 years old. He's at the time in his life where he just want to get dough. But he caught up. He was slipping. He was overly aggressive with some youngsters that's quite stronger than you. They beat your ass, man. And that's the outcome, man. When you conduct business, you gotta do smart business. Gotta fuck with people reliable. And then sometimes you don't even know. Your outcome wasn't that person wasn't gonna be reliable, pay its rent on time. But we don't know the situation. It might be some holdups. It might be a reason why you don't want to pay the rent. It could be some, fucked up circumstances around the apartment. We don't know. But I'm glad we got the backstory. And I hope Buckshot, God willingly, recovers and get over this. And maybe they can still do business, break bread, and he can get his money back. Got a vision, got it to tape. You know the rules are definitely not a fucking place. Stay tuned.